I received an Ask a Behavior Consultant inquiry last week that said, "My younger shepherd brutally attacked the older chow mix after the chow got back from the vet's office. The only other time shepherd has smelled that smell was when older dogs started having seizures and we took him to this new vet. This isn't the first time I've heard of aggression between familiar dogs after one returned from the vet. I don't think there's any good literature on why this happens, but it probably has to do with a difference in scent, that surgery scent may be scary to the at-home dog, and potentially off behavior from the dog that just had surgery or a veterinary procedure. Why does my dog attack his housemate after the vet? Dogs know each other via scent. If one dog comes home reeking of surgical chemicals, which may have a scary or upsetting connotation to the other dog, this alone can trigger a fight. Those vet smells can be very powerful. Dogs post-surgery or post-anesthesia also act downright strange. They wobble, stare, and glaze over easily. For a sensitive dog, this odd behavior can be perceived as a threat. Try not to overthink your dog's behavior too much. Attributing attacks to status-seeking behaviors, alpha, pack status, etc., rarely helps us understand how to treat aggression cases. Stick to the principle of parsimony. The simplest explanation is often correct. Here, we'll go with the assumption that the dog returning from the vet smells or acts weird, triggering a response in the other dog. That requires less mind reading than assuming that one dog senses weakness in another and is seizing his chance to rule the roost. Besides, it doesn't matter much, our treatment plan doesn't really rely on knowing exactly what's going on in your dog's head. If the post-vet visit fight was minor, if the dogs didn't cause any damage to each other, aside from potentially small, superficial scratches, and they seem fine the next day, I wouldn't worry too much. Just keep an eye on them, try to do fun things together but separate them when they're tired or stressed. If the fight was more serious, if the vet-going dog needs to return to the vet, reintroduce them more carefully next time. I suggest keeping them separate until the post-vet dog is fully alert and behaviorally normal and doesn't smell like the vet's, likely the next day, then doing a parallel walk. However, if the fight post-vet resulted in injury, especially if one or both dogs required stitches, or the dogs remained tense the next day, then we ought to treat this more like a dog-dog aggression case.